So Matthew, I actually have a question for you. I work for one mortgage company, but you, as a very successful agent here in Southern California, have worked with a lot of different lenders on different transactions, both the selling side and the buying side.
Yeah.
So, as I'm just curious, what have you seen as being good and bad from a lender?
I think communication
Uh,
is critical, and also I approach it as not all lenders are the same, and so reputation I think is also critical for me.
mm,
So when I'm working with a buyer, knowing that this lender has the credentials and has the track record of closing on time and not changing things at the last minute that makes it stressful for the client, or they have to now put more money down in order to satisfy the loan. That is critical for me because I have seen it on both sides so many times where lenders will say one thing and then do something different.
mm,
And that to me it's not necessarily lack of integrity, I say, because sometimes it's outside the lender's control. So I give benefit of the doubt on that. But that sense of consistency, the character of the lender of staying true to what they say they will do. Those things are what I look for in the lender. And then I think that's then good business because then you build up good rapport, you have a good business partnership, and things then flow the right way for the clients.
that's great. And there's probably personalities too, right? Different in lending, I would imagine. So, like,
Yeah,
not all
absolutely.
lenders are treated the same, but not all lenders are going to work best with certain clients, I would assume.
That's exactly right. Yeah, sometimes I also not only think about, well, what lender could be the right match
Mm.
for that client. I always like a good lender who can joke well, but also somebody who said, okay, this type of lender is a better fit for that client. And mostly, though, I think like cross country mortgage, like what you guys can do is you have such a hybrid. You guys can do things in house. You guys can shop things around. Like you offer such a greater platform to the marketplace. Now, when there's a client who maybe has already a lot of liquid at B of A or
Yeah.
Wells, and I say, hey, well, here are a couple of resources.
Relationship pricing.
Relationship pricing that will probably be better for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I always find too that it's important to know how to communicate well through the transaction because in our industry there's so many acronyms and
Oh yeah.
complicated words there's just so much that you want to work with someone that's really going to make it digestible for even a first-time home buyer and not make it feel so complicated or confusing.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah.